red dot, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, here on MetalTalk.net. We're here at the St George's Hotel, which is rather apt because here in England it is St George's Day. So I don't think it matters too much to these guys here from Australia.
We're celebrating.
Good man, any excuse to celebrate. So cheers.
Cheers. Cheers again, why not?
You're over here for your third visit to the UK to make your album, Spaces in Between. It's like your debut album, but it's like your third tour over here, isn't it? And, like your first headline tour, though.
Yeah.
This one is, yeah. Is that right, or is this the fourth time we've been here?
Three or four times.
Third time.
Yeah.
You're only here like six...
You're probably more bred up than we are. It all blends into one.
Well, I say you was over here like only 6 months ago and you supported like World Republic.
Yeah.
And that's a good little tour for you, was it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we didn't actually know the guys before we toured, and it was a cool thing to be on the road with, you know, a band that was, you know, that professional and that, that had a really good fan base as well. So they did Download the year before, and we were playing to some pretty cool, pretty big venues and pretty big crowds. So I mean, we learned a lot and loved hanging out with them. Awesome dudes. Am I allowed way? I just swore.
No, yeah, that's right.
So they're really good dudes, and I mean we had lots of fun.
And it's sort of, your style of music is a bit different to theirs, and I think even the fan base of that tour was sort of split as well, wasn't it?
It's funny, man.
It's strange. A bit strange to watch the little kids up front doing the really strange look at us when we first started, loud and noisy and screaming, and they're expecting something completely different. But it worked out.
How would you describe your sounds, like in the press? I sort of describe you as sort of grunge, sort of retro rock, and how would you describe yourselves exactly?
That was pretty good. We'll run with that. Put that in the next bio, maybe. And we was just talking before. We kind of class it as classic rock meets stoner rock meets grunge. You know, that sort of thing. I mean, basically, if you're into good heavy music, then we're a band that you might dig.
And what sort of music do you actually listen to yourselves when you're at home, so?
Carly.
I'm walking it like Jason.
I listen to Carly on mute. We all generally listen to different music all the time. People say. On a pretty big search for new types of music as well. So we listen to everything from Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple all the way through to British music. But yeah, I'll listen to things like Chemical Brothers as well.
Oh yeah.
And God.
Like the last tour, you slipped in like a bit of Black Sabbath, Warpigs. Obviously, that must be a major influence on the sound of Tracer.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, all of our parents are big into music as well, so we get a lot of influence from them. And as I said, we're always on the lookout for something new. So if someone says, go and check out this band, we'll go and check it out and find some discs and have a good listen. So.
And like you're from South Adelaide, Australia, and tell us what the Australian rock scene is like. Because obviously Australia's a massive country, and people forget that over here, you know. So,
what's the rock scene like? Smaller than everywhere else in the whole world, I'd imagine. There's a fairly healthy sort of brotherhood of bands, I guess you could say, in Adelaide, and more so in Melbourne and Sydney, I think. Every major city sort of its own little niche of musos, but over here the population base is so much huger and there's so much more stuff going on here. It just makes more sense for us to be here.
And how does a band like from South Adelaide, how do you get yourself noticed on the worldwide stage as such?
We slept with a lot of people.
That's why the PR agent's walking funny.
That's right. You got to do what you got to do.
Exactly, yeah, it's a daily job.
It's actually just been throwing yourself in. It hasn't.
It's been a lot of hard work and a lot of love as well.
Sounds funny. It's not really. It's just working.
Yeah.
A lot of shitty gigs.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work and been broke for a long time and still broke, but
Because the band's been sort of going for about 10 years, is that right?
Yeah. We all met in high school. I mean, Lee and I have been brothers for
Yeah.
as long as we can remember.
What sort of sound was it when you first started? Because like, you were known as the Brown Brothers then,
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we started playing blues. I mean, I had a guitar teacher that obviously taught me blues stuff, mostly Stevie Ray Vaughan and Buddy Guy and
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix and that sort of thing. And he also taught Lee piano at the time.
Oh, right.
So Lee and I were in the Brown Brothers. Lee played piano and keyboards, I played guitar, and we were a blues band. And then we went through high school and got angry like all teenagers do and started listening to Pearl Jam and Soundgarden, and I became a big Ben Harper fan. And then we met Andre, who was a Metallica fan, and eventually it all sort of just made its way into what Tracer is now.
Excellent. And like I say, you've done a couple of EPs before, but not really worldwide sort of available so much.
They will be soon.
Oh, really good.
the LA disc unfortunately didn't. We just had a repress released back through our label, but unfortunately the pressing didn't make us getting over here. So the UK is going to miss out for this time. But we are coming back again in September.
And I've said that, it's a good excuse to come back, isn't it?
That's right. Well, that may well be the exact reason we come back. But yeah, you will be able to get that one as well.
And when we do visit foreign countries like England, especially England, we've got quite a big expat community of Australians. So they get excited and I think, oh great, Tracer are here.
I'm not sure. I don't think we've had a lot of Aussies at our shows. As a matter of fact, we're actually got dual citizenship in Britain, so we've got some family over here.
Yeah.
And even they don't fucking show up.
Only in Adelaide for a free holiday.
But yeah, I mean, we haven't seen a great deal of Aussies here. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens in these tours, because these will be our first headline tours in the UK, so we'll see how it goes.
You've just shot a new video for Devil Ride, yeah. And tell us, where was that filmed?
Port Pirie,
Port
in
Pirie.
South Australia. In an old quarry that's been deserted, and it's just red dirt.
40-degree heat.
I'm about to say, it seemed really hot there.
It was freaking hot, man. The best thing was, it's 40 degrees, and like they've got us to start at like 7 in the morning, which before 12 o'clock we just don't function.
And it's still 30 degrees anyway.
And then they've set us up, and then the producer goes, "Oh man, we've got these 2 barrels. Let's set them on fire, because it's not hot enough already. So let's put 2 flaming barrels next to us." So it's just, and they're like, "Let's shoot this again." We're sitting there melting away.
He's trying to get me to do this show. He's like, yeah, you have to like really open your eyes so it's intense. And like, man, there's smoke and it's like 50 freaking degrees right now.
There's one scene in the video, like there you are, you're playing in this sort of desert kind of thing. There's a sexy girl sitting on the chair in front of you kind of thing. She falls asleep with you. You can hit the car keys, but you leave behind the Jack Daniels. Rock and roll move.
Yeah.
It was hot, man. The Jack Daniels was like tea.
Funny story about that Jack Daniels, because it was sitting there the whole time we were filming, and then they're like, "Oh, we're going to have to empty some out because obviously it's not going to make sense in the film clip." So Mike and I look at each other like, "Yeah, we'll have a swig of that." And I've just grabbed it straight up and then popped it down, and of course it's been sitting in the sun the whole day, hasn't it? So it's 40-degree hot. This burning Jack Daniels. It was the most disgusting thing I reckon I've ever hit.
And then the prick just goes, "Hey Mike, have some of that, Mike."
Where was the warning?
So it's like 100% proof, 100-degree proof.
Lucky there was no naked flames while we opened the top, because the fumes could have exploded.
And tell us what are your plans after these sets of dates? I believe you're going into Europe. You're supporting quite a few different bands and a few different gigs, aren't you?
Yeah, we've got some of the biggest shows that we've ever played. We're playing with Black Label Society in Spain, which is just a complete minefield for us. A couple of our other favourite bands are Gojira from France, and Head Charger as well. And then there's Triggerfinger, who is a band that we got introduced to last year. We can completely dig their stuff, and it turns out that they're supporting us or something.
Yeah, we're not quite sure how that works yet.
We can't figure that out, but we've been wanting to play with those guys for a while now. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff happening.
And I believe you're playing the Grasspot Festival in Belgium.
Yeah, of course, how can I forget?
And I've been there myself a couple of times. It's a great little festival.
Oh, wicked.
Check out the Belgian Big, I like that.
I think someone called Slayer is closing our show.
Oh, fantastic.
Ozzy Osbourne. Should be cool.
Got some
Kai
cool,
Slips, of course.
yeah, cool bands playing that one.
So yeah, we'll be in music heaven.
And where would you like to see yourself in 10 years' time? You know, what's your future goals for Tracer?
10 years' time.
Maybe owning this.
Penthouse.
I would like our integrity to still be there for what
Yeah.
we're doing, you know, like, I think we've got a pretty honest record. Yeah, we do, man. Like the record we put out, it's us, and I'd like to see that maintained and, you know, go down some terrible path of, you know, collaborating with Britney Spears just to sell a couple of discs. You know?
I'll be happy with doing that. I wouldn't be happy releasing it.
Yeah, you want to collaborate with
There's a lot to live up to, because Kylie's had about a 30-year career now, so...
Maybe you should, if you have a sex tape, that'll get us somewhere a bit further, a bit faster.
I could do that.
But yeah, no, that's right, you know, just still doing this.
Fantastic.
See myself doing anything else.
Well, Trace, it's been fantastic talking to you. You're playing London tomorrow on
Yes.
the 24th. I think you're playing Sheffield. Where else are you playing this week in November?
We've
That's
got
all
Bristol,
Manchester.
Manchester, York, and Sheffield this week.
Right, check this band out, because they are a cracking shit hot live band. So,
Cheers.
He's
Trace
right.
up, you're great, and Spaces in Between is the album. Guys, it's been great talking to you. All the best for the future. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you very much. And yes, that was George Day.
Can I get a photo with you
Yeah,
guys?
do you want to push the button quickly?
The old red button here.